Hi everyone, happy Thursday, and this is going to be part 2 of our 3-part series for What's on the Cutting Table at K&K Logo Designs. I'm Jessie, and today we are working on block B of our Starry Echoes Table Topper. So today we are going to be using our green fabric and our orange fabric. Mine is yellow because that is what was in the Nana May collection. So that's what I'm using for my orange. It will be yellow in mine. So first, everything should be cut from our materials, and we'll have all of our squares for our yellow and for our green blocks today. And first, we're going to make sure we have all of our fabric right sides together, and we're going to use our quick quarter quilter's rule. And we're going to take this, and again we're going to draw the lines in the middle and on the sides. So we're going to do something similar that we did last time, and once you have your fabrics right side together, you're going to put this cool little ruler on your white fabric, on the back of your white fabric, and you're going to draw your lines in the middle and on the side, and that's going to make where you're going to sew on those side lines, and then you will cut on that dotted line. Now remember, when we do this, not to cut on those solid lines because you're going to be cutting your seam. So sew on the sides, cut in the middle. If you need more of a visual for it, watch video 1 and you can see me going through that in that video. So after we have them all lined and put have them all traced on and everything, you're going to sew on your 2 solid lines, and then you're going to take the rotary cutter and you're going to cut on that middle dashed line like so. After that, you're going to iron. After you have them cut apart, you're going to iron your squares to the dark side. We always iron to the dark side, and you're going to iron it, and you'll have the little tails or the little flags, whatever you want to call them, and we will end up squaring them up and cutting them off so that we get these nice, neat little squares. After we have those squares, we are going to start assembling our block B. Block B is going to be assembled like so, and here's the picture. My light green is the green with the white background. So my dark green is going to be the daisy looking green. So that's how you're going to line everything up, and then you're going to assemble each row. Again, you assemble row 1 and then row 2 and then row 3 and row 4. After you have the rows assembled like this, you're going to start sewing your rows together. I have been sewing my row 2 and my row 3 first, just so I can get that initial point together. So I've been sewing the 2 middle rows together so I can get that initial point to line up. It is hard to make corners line up, so the easiest way to do it is to pin and really visualize it and make sure they look like they're lining up. So I have been starting with my 2 middle rows and then working out, and it's just easier for me to be able to see those corners in the middle matching up and less fabric to deal with when I'm doing it. So you can do that, or you can do it whatever is easiest for you. You're gonna be doing lots of these little blocks, so you're gonna find out what works easiest for you. So after we have our rows sewn together, you will have your green square. So this one is different than our block A, as you can see, because we don't have the white block in the middle, we have colored blocks in the middle. So this is gonna be our green square. And you're going to do the same steps for the yellow, where we're going to line up all of our yellow blocks, put them right sides together as called for on the pattern. You're gonna put the right sides together, and on the white side or the light fabric side, you're going to draw your lines, your 2 straight solid lines and your dashed line in the middle. And then again, you're gonna sew on your solid lines, and you're going to cut on that dashed line in the middle. After you have all of that and you ironed them and you squared them up, you're going to assemble the yellow block like so. Once you have it laid out, you're going to start sewing row 1 together, and row 2 together, and row 3 together, and then row 4. After you have your rows together, you're going to end up getting this. After you have all of the rows set up how it looks on the pattern, I did have to rip out because I mistakenly had one of the rows backwards. So if that happens, you have to rip out, you gotta do it over. It's okay, it happens to me a lot. So pay attention to your pattern and hopefully that doesn't happen to you. So after you have it lined up, you're gonna start sewing the rows together. Again, I prefer to sew my row 2 and row 3 to get that initial middle point correct. And then I'll sew my top row to row 2 and then my bottom row to row 3. So that's how I prefer to do it. You can find the easiest way and you can do that. After you have it all sewn together, iron it, and you will get your yellow, or I guess mine is yellow. Yours might be orange based on the pattern, block. And I am using, this is my dark and this is my light. Again, I'm using the Nana May 3 collection by Henry Glass, and it's beautiful fabric, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm using an off-white. It's white with a pattern on it because to me, it just matched well with the patterned fabric I was using. So you can do that, and then you're going to do, you will in the end have 2 green block B's and 2 orange, or in my case, yellow block B's for our Starry Echoes Table Topper. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment or message us and we can see if we can answer them. We do have kits available in store for the Starry Echoes Table Topper, and I made the kits based on what I used, and the kits in store are utilizing the Nana May 3 Henry Glass collection. So if you want to use that, go for it. Otherwise, the pattern is free and it's from allpeoplequilt.com. So feel free to get the pattern there. Otherwise, check us out on Facebook, and I do have the pattern when I post the videos on Facebook, and I'll be posting it in the comments as well. So that's what's on the cutting table this week at K&K Logo Design. It's part 2 of our 3-part series for allpeoplequilt.com's Starry Echoes Table Topper. Have a great day.